She was an angel. I muttered to myself while going through the motions of sharpening my favorite pencil. I'm about to go through my daily ritual. I'm inside my room, staring at the blank sketch pad. Oh, we got ourselves a drawer here. Using a blue, outworn bear print pencil that I've had for 2 years or so, I begin to sketch a girl's eyes. Shit. They're like black holes in the sky, sucking in every ounce of color and feeling I try to pour into them. I can feel it. I stop. I stare into the void, and soon the two holes become one. It begins to suck my focus inward, as if trying to sap me of my very essence. It feels like my heart is being stretched by some unseen force, drawing me closer into the vacuum. On instinct, my right hand moves, snapping me from my previous trance. It sketches a liquid. This liquid begins in the girl's eyes, then ebbs down like a monochrome waterfall. I want to wipe it away, but in my mind's eye, I know I can't reach her. Erasing it would do nothing. She's too distant. Even on paper, she lives in another dimension. As if possessed, my hand proceeds to draw the rest of her face. Her expression is almost like a straight line, composed in the eerie and unnaturally serene sort of way. It almost appears as if she has been left tranquilized by the cruelty of fate. Again, I stop and stare. This was a bad idea. I think to myself, the longer I look at this drawing, the less sane I feel. Okay, for a second, I know I'm just going to ruin the whole vibe, but on that pencil, I thought it was Pedo Bear in the corner of my eye, and I was like, whoa! But sorry to ruin the feeling. I was really into it until I looked over the corner of my eye and saw like Pedo Bear. How could anyone bask in this little innocent girl's misery? At last, I bring myself to sketch her silken hair. It flows gently, like sweet whispers on a peppermint wind. It's the only thing I've drawn today that calms my senses. It reminds me of her fragrant aroma as I inhale. And soon, I want nothing more than to breathe the rest of her in as well. This hair of hers, it doesn't exhibit the loathsome ferocity and despair the rest of her face does. The finished portrait of the desolate girl awakens every one of my senses, breaking me from its hypnotic power. My hand and heart begin to weigh heavily upon me, and soon it becomes very clear why I've even drawn this picture. Aww. Oh shit, that's my baby. He resembles Faye, my neighbor since childhood, whom I once had a crush on. Hey, we all have those childhood crushes. Let me get a sip of water. We all have those childhood crushes, man. Don't feel bad. And they all slip away. They all slip away. Son of a bitch. We played with one another from time from the time when we were 3 years old. I saw the hyphen, I fucked up. Now that we're 16, we grow distant. But I still can't help but see her from time to time. After all, she hasn't moved, so she's still around the neighborhood. She's every guy's fantasy. And knowing that only drives my previous despair home. My mental image is clear and crisp. Her skin is glossy and fair. She is, in a way, as delicate as glass and as gentle as a flower. Her long hair always shimmers in the sunshine, as if kissing the blue sky with its tresses. On her left side, a purple hair tie binds up a small portion of her hair. Oh, the music stopped? I was so into that music. That was really good. I love piano. Lower than that, two identical hair ties completely her angelic appearance. When I recall memories of the times I spent with her, I always default to seeing her in the field, surrounded by sunflowers. I thought it'd be lilies because she has purple hair. See, like I thought it'd be lilies, but I guess I'm just, weird for thinking that. Jeff! She calls to me. Her large eyes fill with anticipation. But what for? I cannot tell. Naturally, I ask. What is it, Faye? Naturally, I respond with a gentle smile. Read this. I wrote it for you. She hands me a piece of paper with one of her many short compositions fuck, I'm butchering this. She hands me a piece of paper with one of her many short compositions written on it in her neat, uniform handwriting. She had written a short story about a poor homeless kid. Damn, that's sad. What the hell? What is this, Oliver Travels? Cutting straight to the chase. She tells me the story concludes with a happy ending. Oh, well, that's good. I would hope so. How nice of her. Undeniably, it's a predictable story. But her detailed description of the kid's life makes it worthwhile anyways. The story introduces itself with the kid's birth in a garbage dump. Just inside of some backwater city. Damn. Dude, damn. What is this girl writing an AMC fucking screenplay for a kid in the dumpster? I'm just a prom night dumpster kidding. The ensuing labor scene ends up so gruesomely detailed, children will never be able to read it. Damn, Jesus! Thought it was a happy ending. It's a happy ending, but not a happy middle. I knew for sure that Faye included that scene. Not because she felt like it, but because she felt it was significant to the story. After the mother delivers our protagonist, the youngest of the litter, a large chunk of metal falls from somewhere on the garbage pile and pins her left paw. Damn! There were a lot of tragic, detailed scenes like this, which only made me even more impatient to get to the story's heartwarming conclusion. Yeah, I bet. Jesus, a kitten's paw? Damn. But before that, I found myself so dumbfounded by the details. I can't help but to ask, Faye, how did you come up with detailed scenes like these? That's the first thing you ask? The research, of course. Research, huh? I see. I take in what you said. Of course, it's odd anyone would research that sort of thing. But then I remember, when she caught me drawing at a young age, she told me that she'd catch up to me with her writing. Wait, this is a flashback, isn't it? Yeah, this has to be a flashback. I must admit, she has improved a lot. No, what? Is this not? Don't tell me. Can you draw the kitten for me? She smiles. It's a smile that has been burned into my memory time and time again. Yeah, this has to be a flashback. An adorable, precious sort of smile that always managed to strike a chord with my heart. It's so precious and fleeting that it feels like it may vanish completely any second. Sure, why not? You can ask me anything, I'll draw it for you. I promise. I answer immediately, hoping that I can preserve her smile by responding quickly enough. Every single day, we should talk about things just like this. She wrote for me, and I drew for her. Damn, that's a perfect artsy relationship. Perfect. Day in and day out, without fail, this would be our routine. It always left me in a state of euphoria. She was so cheerful and overjoyed, and I enjoyed every moment that I spent with her. I want to spend my days like that, forever. Jeff, you're so kind. Huh? I fall silent, wondering why she had suddenly said that. You're too kind. You're too kind to me. As she utters those words, she smiles. Her eyes seem to glisten while her cheeks grow rosy. Oh my God, and she burned alive. Oh, that transition. And without even knowing it, I never get the chance to talk to her like that again. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the last day she spoke to me, but it's the last thing that sticks out in my memory. That's sad. What do you mean? She is no longer the angel she used to be. What do you mean? What, she turned to crack? She better not be a crack addict now. Puffing on that crack, as the kids do nowadays. That's. Is that cicadas? I think that's cicadas. I hope you guys can hear it. Yeah, I think that's cicadas. I look up from my stupor and find myself faced with the clock. It's already 5:30 p.m. Oh, that's beautiful. As I walk through the neighborhood, the red-tinted summer sky remains, as if it doesn't want the night to take over. The neighbor's trees gently sway to a tempo set by the evening's warm breeze. The scenery resembles a fascinating piece of artwork, expressing the emotional contrast between joy and misery. It doesn't allow me to feel the busy surroundings of the city or the lazy ambiance of the quiet countryside. If I had to describe it verbally, I'd say it's well balanced. Damn, nigga. Shit. You got me in the heart. It isn't too bright, nor too dark. The entire mood within the vicinity makes me feel more sentimental than I had previously been. This would be perfect. All it needs is music. Before I know it, I've already arrived to my destination, the playground. Surprisingly, I had a girl singing a beautiful melody. Her voice is so gentle and smooth that it causes me to close my eyes. It reminds me of the days when my mother used to put me to sleep by humming sweet lullabies as I laid in bed. The girl's voice soothes my ears, but more importantly, it soothes my heart. It makes me want to snuggle tightly under a warm, fuzzy blanket like a cat. feel like I'm floating. Every note lifts me higher and higher until the clouds are beneath me. As soon as he said, lifts me higher, I thought of, take me higher to a place. I hope that's what she's singing.